We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Hey team, it's Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Got a video with the daring and how I play it, and also more tactics and techniques about how to play this game, attacking Bravo Cap. Before we begin, like, subscribe, bell button below. Thank you all for supporting the channel on our way to 800 subscribers, and we cannot thank you guys enough about saving ships, shooting ships, and having a blast and learning something at the same time. Anyways, hey, this is the daring. So initially, what my thought is, you can try to contest a cap initially. Well, as you can see what I'm doing here, but really it's kind of a dip in, dip out. Always have an exit strategy. You don't have to take the cap right off the bat. You don't win games to see whoever's the first to take the cap. It's whoever holds the cap wins the game. Anyways, the daring, a very well-rounded ship. I believe it's one of the best, I would say, for beginners and average to elite players, because it does the best of all the roles that a destroyer should be doing. I mean, look at the kind of devastation that you're doing here with against the Moskva. I mean, look at that. I mean, he's running away now, and just the basic ability to have this much firepower, be able to spot the range, the concealment, and the ability to have hydro up, see torpedoes coming in. You're kind of like a screen in front. You got quick smokes. You of course have heals. You know, my love opinion with destroyers with heals is that's the bread and butter of a good DD. Because it allows you to survive and last the long haul of the game, because you only have 20-something thousand HP while everybody else is pumping now 60 to 80 to 100,000. You have to be able to survive, and that's exactly what I like about the destroyers with heals. And that gives you the ability not only to make mistakes, but it also gives flexibility and allows you to have stamina to withstand the majority of the game. Anyways, all right, so Bravo Cap's taken, but who cares? Let's go back and take it in, because we kind of scouted the outer perimeter of it. We're just kind of hanging out, waiting to see what the destroyer does. Now, here's a mistake on the opposite end. Now, the destroyer in the smoke screen, yeah, he capped it great. Now, watch what happens, though. He's in the smoke. He's firing. There's those 5 shells that go by. I know that's the Fletcher in there, because I know my tactics and my stats of ships. I know what the ability of most ships are, so it's always good to know your enemy. And see, there he is. He's shooting in the smoke. I kind of gauge where he's at. I got hydro up, which means I can outspot him. He doesn't have hydro, and he's sitting in smoke, which is probably one of the worst things to do nowadays in today's meta, where you're a magnet for torpedoes, just like what I'm doing right here. I launch preemptive torpedoes in front of the position I think he's at, because I'm assuming he's going to drive into him. That's one tactic. Or he could reverse or go forward, whatever direction is, and that's when I'm going to charge him, and I load AP. British AP, very, very devastating for the daring and the vampire. He's full broadside right there. We spot him first. We get the first shots and dibs on him. We switch to AP. Look at that damage. And he takes a torpedo right there. Double whammy right there. And now he's basically turning out. And oh my gosh, he got spotted by me. Again, the role of a destroyer player right there is to go out, hunt DDs, take caps, spot for other people. And I just did one of the roles right there. And you guys can do it too. I think I encourage people to do that to help out your other players that are sitting in the back. I mean, this is really helping to change the meta, to get people to push and move forward. Is you got to be the aggressive one and be the leader as a destroyer player. And that's exactly what I'm trying to teach people to do. I do that in real life as well, teach people how to be leaders and really take the life by the grass, stop being a passenger and be more of the pilot in the seat. So right now we're going to go ahead and cap Bravo while continuously spotting for the rest of our team. Notice that I'm just kind of doing circles with no hydro up now, because always stay on the move. Never sit still and become an immobile target, because it's easier to turn the ship moving than it is to sit still, right? And like you heard the saying, it's easier to steer a car in motion than steer a parked car. It's very difficult. So you should know that. Anyways, we'll go to Alpha Cap now. We kind of look at engage the minimap, who's hurting the most. Now, it looks like nobody's helping my ZF6 over here, so guess what? Common sense is go help your teammates. Encourage team play, work together, tell them that you're going to support them, give them some confidence. The ZF60 is now turning back in, knowing that he's got a Kremlin and a Daring coming in to help him out. And I believe the only destroyer left is the Asashio. Now look, 3 destroyers on the other team are dead. Whatever my other video I talked about, the destroyer is a crucial key component of the game. If you lose the destroyer, the game is pretty much already kind of determined and decided. You keep your destroyers alive, you support them, you help them, and you as a destroyer player also stay alive and help your team, because that influences the battlefield. So as Shashio pops up right in front of us right now, he spots us, but we spot him. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get some shots on him right now. And this is pretty much just aiming, just figure out where is he going, He's going straight, lead a little bit. Now he's turning right into us, so we're going to lead a little bit more, Horizon line, crosshair horizon. Yep, there he is. Just keep firing the shells right in the direction. We're taking tons of damage, 16 hits right there. And do we get the death blow? No, we don't, but we supported the team. Way to go, ZF6. You see, supporting your teammate wins the game. All 4 destroyers are gone, just like I typed in the merc here. Once they're gone, the team is pretty much kind of going, yay, we got this in the bag, game's pretty much over. And you're going to see exactly why that is the case. So how I play the Daring, let me talk about that. The reason why I like the Daring so much, again, is the guns, which are really, really fast. And I've actually decked them out for Fearless Brawler. If you don't know what that is, check out the commander skills, whatever. It's essentially, if you're spotted, 10% better reload, which gives this gunbow DD a very, very powerful DPM and punch. It's got the heals I've already talked about to allow you to go open water gunboat. Hydro, of course, and the quick smokes are really, really awesome. And when you need to really just get out of dodge or make a mistake, I need to just run away, pop smoke, and then I go off detection. That's exactly the kind of guerrilla warfare style tactic I like playing. And essentially, this is what I'm doing here. And watch, here's another good role that destroyers do. They take the pressure off everybody else. Now, you notice, like, what? We're taking 3 or 4 ships here. I have 3 battleships behind me, and a cruiser, or sorry, 2 battleships and a cruiser, and I have ZF6 and a battleship in front of me. Notice that look, people are shooting at me rather than anybody else. It's almost the funniest thing. They're going like, who's the biggest threat on the battlefield right now? And it's the Daring player, because he's got the most DPM. Look at that, dude. They're still shooting at me when they have a perfectly good Kremlin. They have a CF6. They have a Yamato. No, some Italian whatever destroyer. I don't know what it's pronounced. They have a Tirpitz. Even though they may be out of range, whatever. But for some reason, I seem to be the juicier target. Which then again, what is the end result of that? I alleviate the pressure off of the other players. I mean, you notice all my other players can shoot well, no pressure, no tense, easy aiming, easy shooting, farming just for fun now, and it becomes enjoyable for the rest of your players in the background to enjoy the game, so they can just go ahead and push like this powerful Kremlin player. I really enjoy that the Kremlin is pushing at that. I applaud that person, and exactly, I'm going to go support him. And that's the kind of gameplay I want to see right now. Johan DeWitt's going to take a massive, devastating blow right here in a minute here. And look, everybody's pushing forward now. Notice that if I had not come over here, the rest of the team wouldn't have pushed. Everybody's just kind of lingering in the back, and here comes the Kremlin and Daring. Boom, we get it going. Ooh, nice broadside. And look at how powerful this AP is. And boom, Johan DeWitt goes down. Splash, 1 kill for us today. He is RIP back to Porty, and that is a ripper kill right there. And we're going to go ahead, and we've got all the caps, and pretty much that's the game. But anyways, again, pros and cons. How I play the Daring is very conservative at first. I noticed rushing into a cap does not, like I said, doesn't give you the best probability of wins. You can do it, but you're risking getting torp, radared, or whatever it is initially as a destroyer and focus fired. It's better to kind of just to wait to see how the battlefield develops, figure out where the destroyers are at, and then make a course of action that best suits your ship and your playstyle. Another good thing, singles firing torps right here. You can do that, or the salvo with the Daring. With there, we're just going to fire a spread, and that's pretty much the game. Anyways, it's going to end before we even hit anything. But anyways, again, like, subscribe, bell button below, guys. You'd love to support the channel on the way to 100 subscribers, or 800 subscribers, and we're looking forward to our first 1,000. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, I like the Daring a lot. I really encourage you guys to try it out, grind for it, get it. It's a definite recommendation. Great gunboat, great smoke, great concealment. Good maneuverability, great at spotting. It does the whole gamut, if you will. Poor AA, like always. All destroyers don't have that. But anyways, hope you guys do well. We'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.